Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Spiritual Tarot Reading. I am going to channel today, and if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. This is my second reading, and I told you guys I will be showing myself here on the camera, and here I am on the camera. So I hope you guys will stick with me, as this, like I said, is my second reading and my first time on the camera. So I'm not used to the camera being on me. So I will be showing you the cards as I read them. I have a lot of new decks here with me today. And one of the decks that I'll be using is Street Priestess Tarot. Two of her decks, actually. Street Priestess Tarot and I forgot the other. Wisdom, I think KK's tarots. I'll try to link them in down below because they're gorgeous, and I do love supporting tarot creators because yeah, they make some really good tarot decks for me to use. So I do like to shout out small businesses. Also, I'm about to clear the energy, so you guys will hear some bell ringing. Hopefully it isn't too loud. Fair warning in case you want to adjust the volume. You'll hear some bell cleaning. Okay, you guys, I feel like, that helped cleanse a little bit of the energy. I want to make sure you guys are, wherever you're sitting while watching this, are coming with good energy. I ask that you give me permission to flow into your energy while I do this reading. The more, the more you guys, relax and meditate and give me permission to flow in your energy, the more this reading will resonate. So remember, as they say, this reading is timeless. But more importantly, I will never message you. Beware of scammers. I repeat, will not ever message you on YouTube or Instagram or any of those websites. So please do not get scammed by people who may be impersonating my channel or myself. Again, I am Calypso Vibes. I welcome you to the channel. And I appreciate you allowing me to flow into your energy and do this reading for you to see what spirit or ancestors, or whatever higher, energy may be around you, as some of you guys have some serious, angel guides and divine beings around you. So hopefully this reading will resonate with you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, great. I would love for you to leave a like, share, and a comment down below if this reading resonated with you in any way. So far, I'm getting Medusa, a Siren, and the Strix, which is adversity, expectation, and strength. Medusa is always an interesting card to me to pull at the first card, which means some of y'all have really had some turbulent times, some turbulent energy. Yeah, and then it says expectation. Learn to trust life's journey. And then you're stronger than it seems. And sometimes you have to forget what's gone. All right. I guess these might be the only three that want to show up. Here we go. We got the Phantom Cat showing up for us. Which is visions. Yeah, shockingly, not a lot want to come out. And maybe that's a good thing. Much more intentional energy. There's Horus. Phantom Cat makes me think of Beset or Sekhmet, to be honest, whenever I see anything of the cat. Some of y'all may have Sekhmet or Beset's energy around you. I know personally I do. So that may just be them letting me know that their energy is around us. Here we go. We got the Hippogriff. A little bit of patience, and we're getting a little bit more energy. Hydra and Horus. Interesting. Which is integrity, faith, and the journey. Some of y'all need to trust y'all journey. I'll get much more specific here. Do one last shuffle and see what else comes out. That up there, please. Thank you. Oh, two were stuck together. I didn't even realize there was a second one stuck to this one. All right, we have the Manticore and the Harpy. All right, I want to start with Medusa. We have Medusa as adversity showing up for us. Y'all know this hot season. We be having flies everywhere. Adversity. Sometimes you have to forget what's gone. Appreciate what still remains and look forward to what's coming next. So, whatever adversity you guys are going through, some of y'all are holding on to too much of the past. And the way this is worded and the energy that's coming through is kind of like Medusa's energy is like, her hair is like bondage, right? You know the expression that our hair carries energy, right? Our hair carries the past, present, and the future, right? Some of y'all might need to chop your hair off. I know that's going to be crazy to say, but some of y'all might need to go through a regrowth, right? Let the past go. Some of y'all have so much traumatic energy in your hair. There's the words. Some of y'all have so much traumatic energy tied to your hair that you need to let it go. And it's almost like bondage, right? Because all this energy is sitting in your hair from past trauma and you can't move forward. You are like a harbinger of the past, right? Your hair is holding you hostage. So you're wondering why can't I stop thinking about the past? Why can't I, stop thinking about this traumatic thing that happened to me? Why can't I move forward? It's your hair. Shockingly enough to say, it's your hair. Yeah, your hair is like maybe the first thing you need to shed. And once you shed the hair, which is like shedding the past, you need to cry, you need to purge, you know what I mean? Go through that healing cycle of crying, thinking about everything that you've been through, all the trauma, right? And allow yourself to cry and purge and really start over. If you're too afraid to cut your hair, then unfortunately you might not even be ready for your spiritual journey. Because sometimes the spiritual journey starts with, a complete reboot of who you are and what you look like and your identity. And it means shedding your identity, shedding your shell, which is like shedding the ego, right? Shedding this image that I think I need to represent, right? So some of y'all really need to start over. And you can, once you cut this hair, I feel like a lot of things will come a lot clearer, right? Once you get rid of a lot of that spiritual muck that's sitting in your hair, you'll get visions, a lot of things will become a lot more clear, right? And you'll stop standing in your own way, right? That's the truth. Like a lot of y'all are standing in your own way. because y'all don't know how to shed any, like, let go of things of the past. And it might not even just be the hair too, right? It's the allowing yourself to forgive a lot of the traumas of what has happened to you. Also, we have next is the siren, which is expectation. Learn to trust life's journey. Sometimes what you never expected turns out to be what you need. It's kind of just a confirmation of Medusa's card, right? Y'all need to trust that whatever has happened to you or is currently happening is a part of the process, right? You are meant to go through everything that's playing out right now. And then you'll be like, well, you telling me I'm supposed to go through all this hell? Yeah, a little bit. Because there's the first three cards say it all, right? Let go of the past, trust the process, and then the Strix is like, have the strength to endure it, right? It's really telling a story in just the first three cards. So I really feel like that's definitely confirmation that some of y'all are not trusting the trials and the tribulations that you're going through enough, right? And you'll be like, well, how could spirit or God be so cruel? And I think that's just an interpretation or the ego's response to going through negative things, right? Because some of it could be karma, right? A lot of us don't like to ever think the bad that's going on around us is us, right? And I deal with this a lot with my own store, right? Because I have an Etsy store and I make spiritual sprays, right? And people will get pissed when my sprays reveal the darkness, and the darkness is sometimes the person who bought the spray. It's like that, right? It really is like that. We interact, we meet so many different people every day, all day. That's if you leave your house. Let me make that clear, right? If you leave your house and you work a 9 to 5 or whatever it is, right? You got a business and it puts you out in these environments. We really do absorb, and some of y'all are empaths, right? Like I'm talking about like high def empath, right? I think there's some people who are empaths, but it doesn't impact them as much, right? Because they have a little bit of this delusional state around them that kind of protects them from like getting the full brunt of a lot of the things that they're seeing and feeling. And then there's some people who are like, that's what I'm saying, like a HD high def empath, where you feel everything, you sense everything. It's to the point that's emotionally draining and taxing on you, right? And I think some people get classified with mental illness in the sense of having their gifts because they don't know how to protect their gifts and protect themselves spiritually with their gifts, right? So it'll be classified as I don't want to say that people who have depression isn't valid, because it is, right? Some people really do just have, their own mind is their prisoner, right? Like the depression can be crippling. But I also feel like some of y'all just really don't know that y'all are empaths, and y'all need to start doing things to protect yourself to help maybe not let the depression get such a chokehold on you, right? Because that's what Medusa, like, this energy really radiates to me, is that mental chokehold, right? Strength is showing up, right? You are stronger than it seems. That's what I'm saying, right? This mental captive a lot of y'all have yourselves into, right? Of y'all need to embrace the Strix of you're stronger than it seems, braver than you believe, and you're smarter than you think. And you might not be around people who tell you this, right? That you're smart, that you're really strong, and that, that I admire your courage and things like that. Some of y'all really have been through hell and back and have come out a lot stronger than you think you have. You just need to kind of shed your environment. And like I said, for a lot of y'all, it starts with your hair. And if it isn't your hair, you're like, well, I felt like I need to shed things. What else could it be? Like, even if you don't want to cut your whole hair off, start with just chopping, right? Like, maybe even just chop half of it off and you might feel a lot better, right? Getting a real serious haircut in some way, right? But your strength is not in your beauty, right? When you look at the Strix isn't like this gorgeous, and that's, you know, in the eye of the beholder, right? I think the Strix has always been this gorgeous mythical creature, but a lot of people like, ooh, it's ugly, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, your strength is your beauty, right? Like, I say this all the time. A lot of reason why women might not be attracting their mates is because this idea that, oh, that, you know, a lot of men don't like strong women. No, they like strong women. It's just, it's the, in the sense of like, you need to know when to be strong, when to be soft, when to be vulnerable, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, some of y'all aren't vulnerable right now. Y'all have taken on so much of these expectations, right? I'm trying to live up to these expectations. I'm trying to live up to all of this, that you kind of need to fall back. And that's why I'm saying hit the reboot on a lot of things and shed a lot of stuff around you. And the Strix to me shows herself as this like vulnerable but yet like very regal creature, right? And then we have the Phantom Cat showing up, right? Vision. When one door closes, another opens, but often we look at closed doors and do not see open ones. This is the same thing as the Siren, right? Learn to trust life's journey. Sometimes what you never expected turns out to be what you need. It is reinforcement of this message, right? When one door closes, another opens, but often we look at closed doors and do not see the open ones. That's what I am telling y'all. This bogged down head is real, right? Y'all are not seeing the vision because y'all aren't trusting the process, right? So the vision is not clear. And I just got a cha-ching from my store as I'm saying this, which is confirmation that it's real. That some of y'all aren't really seeing how beautiful the journey has been, right? Some of y'all aren't seeing the, it's always this idea that, oh my God, that was so meant for me. Like, how could it not happen? Like, it felt right. Everything was looking good. And if it was meant for you, it wouldn't have missed you, right? And I have learned to have to really adapt that mentality. Because trust me, I struggle with that idea too. Of like, well, if it was meant for me, then why the hell did it pass me, right? And clearly it really wasn't meant for you. That's why I'm saying, like, some things that we feel like, oh, that's for me, that's for me. It's not for you. If it's for you, you wouldn't struggle to get it, right? You'll have to work towards your goals. And the only reason why I don't even like the term work, because I don't believe we're meant to work. That's a whole nother video, right? That'll be coming soon, right? I'm learning to take myself out of that energy currently right now, right? I told Spirit today, I don't want to work because I shouldn't have to work. If all of this is, if I'm not resisting, I'm not working, right? In this idea of like, oh no, you have to grind and fight for it. If I'm still and relaxed, I'm not fighting. I'm not resisting. I'm not grinding this gear, right? And that's what I think some of us in this energy here is so acclimated to, of like, no, I gotta grind, I gotta get up. If I don't do it, I don't do it. Right. Of course you have to work to make a living. But my point is, where's your goals beyond of working, right? Some of y'all just get up and do the same thing. Oh, I gotta work a 9 to 5, I gotta work a 9 to 5, I gotta work a 9 to 5. What's your goal past the 9 to 5? Right? Are you then saying, writing down in a book or creating a vision board that says, okay, I'm going to take this money I make and I'm going to invest it in here. I'm going to make sure I do this so I can retire young. Are you visually saying I'm retiring at 30 so that I can then go live butt naked on the beach? This, that. Like, you really need to create the full vision instead of, oh, all I do is work, work, work. That's why you keep yourself on a hamster wheel, because you haven't created the full vision of where you're going, what are you doing, how long do you see yourself doing this, right? So I think some of y'all need to sit down and really envision what your long term is, even if you're like, but that's so far away. It's only as far as you think it is, right? If you keep saying it's far away, guess what? It's far away. Right? You don't know. That could happen to you next month if you actually write it out, envision it, and make it and tell yourself that no, this is happening tomorrow, and just keep telling yourself, and tomorrow could come a lot sooner than you think, right? Hydra is showing up, which is integrity. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Get another repetitious card. Oh, yeah. This reading is heck of repetition. Like it wants to make sure I keep repeating it. Because it's like, oh, if you said it once, you need to say it twice. You need to say it 3 times. If you don't say it 3 times, then you're not, you're not making the point clear. Integrity. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may be actually falling into place. That's the Hydra with integrity. Integrity. Again, you see this energy, right? All this feminine energy, right? Where they look very regal but soft. Like, look at the Hydra's shoulders. It's very relaxed, right? Like, no, I have faith. It's the same thing with the Strix, the Siren. All this imagery after Medusa, right? After you get out of the head, right? And the Phantom Cat, you're starting to see this regal, boss energy show itself, but not in this way where you don't diminish yourself, right? You don't have to compromise, right? You will attract everything you want if you relax. These relaxed shoulders, this relaxed image, right? In trusting the process, right? The fall apart is what I tell y'all, like this falling apart is a necessity. Things have to go bad for you to wake up and see what's good, right? So you pay attention. Because some of us won't leave things alone. I hate to say it. I really hate that we've been conditioned with you should suffer. It's good for the soul. That's something, Jesus' mom has said. And I'm like, I hate that they conditioned our elders to believe that, right? Because my mom is 1000% that energy of, if I'm not suffering, I'm not doing something good, right? I'm not working for it, right? We've been conditioned that I have to feel pain to know I'm alive. I have to feel pain to know it's real, right? I have to feel pain to know I'm growing. I'm anti-pain in 2023. I'm anti-struggle. I'm anti-suffering. I am anti all that conditioning. Like, no. And I see the soft life stuff on TikTok. I think it's delusional. That's much more delusional than soft life, right? I think what a lot of y'all want is just to live life in ease, and it's very possible, y'all, to live life in ease and grace and in peace, but you really do have to find it in your mind first, and then create it around your home, your environment. Then you need to create it around your workspace. You need to constantly keep creating the energy you're looking for, so it becomes a lot more easier for you to magnetize it, right? Because everything around us is energy, and it responds to the energy that we focus on. If you hyper focus on, God, all I do is work a 9 to 5, you will continue to work that 9 to 5, because that is the energy you keep magnetizing and you keep focusing on. Whatever you focus on will bloom tenfold, right? So if you focus on self-love, I'm healing myself, I'm working on me, things will attract to you that's about self-love, right? You'll meet the self-love tribe, you'll meet the self-love friend, you'll meet the self-love mate who's attracted to that. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all be like, man, there ain't no good men out here. There are. They are. And trust me, they aren't settling neither. That's the difference. When we stop settling, as divine feminine energy, we will attract that divine masculine energy who ain't settling neither. And y'all will be a pair. Y'all will match each other's energy. But if you continue to be your own worst enemy, then that's what you're going to keep attracting. People who are fractured, who need help all the time, who haven't healed, and you'll keep meeting trauma if you aren't confronting your own trauma and inner healing. And it's real, and I'm telling you, because I like even just the readings that I do and the phone calls that I get about like some of the readings and the things people look for from me. And I'm just like, oof, right? And it's like, I want to be a good friend, but I don't want to be the friend that like, I'm a Capricorn. So my energy is, it's hard for people to accept when I'm blunt and truthful because I'm like, yeah, y'all have been sugar coated your whole life. And even if I say it in a nice, soft voice, it still comes off as harsh. That's why I'm like, yeah, I just can't change how I am because I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. And I'm not the type of friend that believes in watching you sabotage yourself, right? Even if it means losing our friendship, because it means sometime later when you really are ready to heal and get yourself together, you're like, man, I really did have a good friend, right? You'll remember that conversation. So, Horus is faith. Don't cry over the past. It's gone, right? Don't stress about the future. Hasn't arrived. Live now in the present. There's Horus. Horus is all about the present. I've come to like watch a whole lot of videos, and I've actually read about him in one of the books that I've like been thoroughly reading through lately. Horus energy is super in the present, right? Like, oh, I'll protect you if you pay attention now, right? I'm here for you if you are living in the now, right? I think currently even like all this fights about ancient Egypt and uh good Lord, America, the past, right? We are currently at war about the past. And I think it's interesting that Horus is showing up, right? Because I've been having a lot of conversation about ancient everything, ancient, ancient, ancient. They don't want us focusing on that because we are so distracted with past that we aren't looking at the present, and the present is crippling us, right? All this crippling energy, right? Because we're so distracted by the past, right? Past traumas, past relationships, uh, past jobs, just the past of everything has a extreme chokehold on us. And let me tell you, it's not good energy, right? I think they say you can't, if you don't know your past, you can't know where you're going. And I get that, right? This idea of I do want to acknowledge my elders, and that's why you should honor your ancestors. And you bring your ancestors into the present. You don't need to go into the past. You can just bring them into the present by honoring them in the present, by making altars in the present, by cooking with them in the present. I've had a hyper focus for just myself personally with cooking, because that summons the ancestors. They love food. Food is our connection to the soul, right? Just like music. So if you play music, play it more. Listen to music. If you don't listen to music a lot, listen to it more. Incorporate music every day. Blast it. Don't care about what people think. Like, music is such a connection to our ancestors and the spirits in general who have passed over. You may even attract friendly spirits who are just attracted to your energy, who want to help you because they see your energy, right? And like, oh no, I want to help that spirit, right? Because we're all just spirits anyway. We're just spirits living in this experience, and the spirits who have passed on the other side would love to help push you to have more good things, right? And just make sure you always say, for those who have your best interests at hand, right? For the greater good, right? Who are here to serve your greater good. Because when you're the light, you also can attract them dark spirits. So just make sure you are careful in, wearing protective crystals. Find the crystals that speak to your energy, protective talisman that you wear around your neck, right? Find the talisman, especially, I feel like talisman are really big. Find the talisman that speak to your energy, that can protect your aura. Because there's definitely some spirits out here, probably more than the good currently, just based on the readings I've been doing. A lot of chaotic energy is being summoned. So it means they're pulling all these negative energies up, awakening a lot of traumatic energies. So my advice to you guys is seriously start protecting yourself. Y'all gotta find protective talisman. I feel like that's like the biggest thing I can tell y'all. And Horus is one of the greatest talismans. The Eye of Horus is a great protective talisman to wear. who will protect you. The Ankh is another great talisman to wear that is great for protection and healing, right? Especially a lot of y'all that are going on this healing journey, which Medusa to me symbolizes healing, right? Y'all would definitely benefit from the Ankh. It's another good talisman that I've been seeing. Like, I would be careful with pentagrams, right? Because as much as I think pentagrams are mirrors, right? It depends on the bearer, right? And the energy. And if you aren't, oh, that's the word I'm looking for. If you aren't sophisticated enough in wearing that pentagram, meaning like you know how to channel it and protect yourself, right? Because you're advanced, right? In the craft, you gotta be careful with the pentagram. I see a lot of people loosely touching pentagrams, and you gotta be careful uh if you aren't ready for the energy of that pentagram, because it mirrors. So even though I think it's a good talisman, it's definitely more for advanced wearers, right? But I highly advise getting crystals, and I always think amethyst is probably one of the best crystals for a lot of people who might be watching. Like, well, what's the crystal you suggest? Amethyst to me is one of the most neutral ones to start with, because it protects your aura, and it kind of reflects a lot of the negative energy back. Another one I think a lot of people sleep on is smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is really good. And tiger eye, because tiger eye helps you with grounding, right? A lot of connecting with nature. So nature will protect you, right? As myself, I'm an earth avatar, right? So I'm an earth sign. Burping confirmation. Y'all really need to look at what your signs are, right? To find out, look at a list of crystals for whatever your sign is, and try to find crystals based to the energy of your sign. Like I said, I'm an earth sign. So for me, if you're an earth sign, tiger eye is your best friend. And I highly advise you finding some tiger eye jewelry and pieces to wear. Got bracelets of tiger eye, amethyst. I got smoky quartz. I got palo santo. I got selenite. I got malachite. I do have hematite. Absolutely. I got a little bit of obsidian on me, and jade. So you just need to, and lapis. You just need to find your, your energy, that best represents you. Manticore, reconciliation. Suffering is not holding you. You are holding suffering. What did I tell y'all? First card. And I know what Medusa's association is, and I can't really talk into it that much because YouTube be censoring people too much, and I ain't trying to have my video stifled. But if you don't know what Medusa symbolizes, definitely Google what her imagery really represents. It's usually assault victims, and that's as far as I'll go with that. But the manticore just confirms what I was telling y'all, though, about Medusa being in the head, like being held hostage by your hair, the past, the energy from the past, and that some of y'all need to chop it all off, chop it. Like, oh, don't no dude want no girl with no hair. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm telling you. Y'all have been indoctrinated to believe that you need to look like Barbie. I told you the Barbie movie coming out, the timing of this movie, I'm like, yeah, it's very intentional. It's to re-indoctrinate America to the I'm a Barbie girl. That era of being plastic, and you need to look fake, and you need to not be your authentic self. We ain't supporting that message, right? So stop being afraid to be vulnerable, starting over. Stop worrying about what your husband, your wife, whatever your partner is. Like, y'all need to do some things for yourself. And if somebody really loves you, they're going to support the chop. Telling you. Because some of y'all need the chop. Like I said, reconciliation. Suffering is not holding you. Y'all are holding on to the suffering. Learn to let go of the past. Even stuff in the present. Like something that happened yesterday. Oh, man, that dude. Let it go. Let it go. Let people go, too, by the way. Some of y'all are holding on people in relationships that are no longer serving your highest good. Let them go. Unfortunately, I've had to let go of, I don't want to say unfortunately, because I feel like it was spirits telling me, like, I have drifted from a lot of friendships that I've had for years, and it was just random. Like, all of a sudden, it's like It's like I've been cloaked in invisibility. That's the best way I could put it. I feel like I've been cloaked in invisibility where a lot of my relationships have just disappeared. And I just take it as a sign that spirit is saying, yeah, them people ain't on your vibration no more. And I feel like a lot of times we'll go chasing, like, hey, why haven't you called me? Why haven't you done this? That's spirit that done removed them, because they have either elevated their vibration and you ain't in a stratosphere no more, or your vibration is elevated and you ain't in a stratosphere no more. And spirit is removing people who aren't just nurturing your feelings, nurturing your time. I tell y'all this, like, well, not y'all, but like I used to do this on my stream all the time. I would tell people, like, you only got time. Like, time is the only thing that's important, not money, not this. Like, every day you get up, if you ain't getting at it to like make your dreams happen, and you worried about your partner, your children, your parents, if you worried about everything but your self-happiness, you ain't living life properly. And you gonna continue to miss life, and it's gonna go by, and the next thing you know, it's gonna be gone. The way people are dropping off these days, and I pray that we do some healing, that a lot of the people who are out here channeling on these social media sites are helping people to spiritually wake up, to start eating better, sleeping better, getting out in nature every day, right? Are starting to do more adventurous stuff. Even if you ain't got money, I get so like, the money, I ain't got money. Then go to park, go do this, go do that. There's different things you can do. Go to a festival, look up stuff. It's always something you can do, but y'all need distractions outside of the house. That means connecting with people. You may meet your best friend outside of the festival. Like, oh girl, you look cute. Thank you. Or hey dude, like, you might meet your future wife out there, like, man, you looking good. Like, I mean, a lot of us ladies do be blunt. So let me tell you, you may meet your partner out there, because I do know men watch a lot of these readings too, and I ain't judging, right? So I'm just saying, some of y'all need to get out in nature and stop worrying about how I'm gonna pay these bills. Go outside. You might be surprised. You come back home after having a good day, you go check your mail. It's an unexpected check. There's been an unexpected deposit. There might be a job, application you put in like a year ago that show up. Baby, I had that happen this week, let me tell you. So you never know what strings may get pulled right when you need it, right? So trust. Y'all need to trust the vision, trust the process, have faith, have strength. But this reconciliation of learning to let go, that is the key to happiness. Let stuff go. Stop holding yourself hostage. That's what the manticore is telling you. There's a lot of like cat energy up in here. A lot of y'all need to face this stuff. Seriously, a lot of bird energy too. Heavy on the flying, like a lot of wing symbology. And by the way, this deck is a mythology deck, and there's a lot of, different mythological creatures, but this is heavy with the wings. So, God, I wonder if this is towards air signs. This might be a heavy message towards air signs. Also, could also mean that some of y'all need to adapt more of that airy energy, right? Like, be more of an airhead, right? Like, oh no, I'm gonna go with the flow. Do. Some of y'all need to do more of the D, right? Just space out. Be a space cadet. Be an astronaut in the ocean. For real. Some of y'all need to go moonwalking, where you ain't paying nothing attention. You receive the distractions, right? Somebody invite you out, go. Some of y'all need to distract and get out of this head energy. Then we have the harpy, which is change. To change your life, you have to change yourself. To change yourself, you have to change your mindset. I don't want to brag or nothing, but this reading is coming real strong, that I've been conveying the correct message. As I get to the cards, it's just reaffirming everything I've said to y'all. So if you haven't yet, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can catch more future content of me. This is the harpy. Like I said, change. I want to repeat this because y'all need to hear it again. To change your life, you are going to have to change and address yourself. The present you. Not the past, not the future you. Present you. Address that person. You have to change your mindset. I told y'all, some of y'all need to let Medusa go. Let that Medusa energy go. Some of y'all really need to accept that it's time to change, or y'all gonna miss a lot of opportunities. Y'all gonna miss a lot of opportunities. Y'all are gonna miss a lot of adventures. Y'all gonna miss a lot of, I don't want to say job because I hate the term job in itself. Y'all are gonna miss a lot of direction for your career. And a lot of y'all gonna miss partners. Like some of y'all gonna miss the spouse that would make your whole heart flutter. Some of y'all gonna lose your spouse if y'all don't wake up and pay attention. Some of y'all gonna lose friends, really good friends that y'all have in y'all life. Like, I get so sick of people like, I can't find a good friend. Are you being a good friend? Are you being a present friend? Oh, but I've had so much going on. Like, a friend can only stay around. Here's my thing, and I've had to learn to do that myself. If you have a lot going on, still reach out and let people know, like, hey, I got a lot going on. I love you. I just wanted to check in and let you know, like, I might have, been a little distant lately. Just had a lot going on, and just, like, gratitude. There you go. Be grateful for the people who show up and be present in your life, and let them know, like, hey, I've been grateful for your friendship. I know you always checking in on me and reaching out and stuff, and just know I'm grateful for that, right? Some of y'all need to show that gratitude to the relationships that's in your life, whether it's your friend, whether it's your partner, even your parent. Like, I call and check on my mom, even though she is a menace at times. Quite often, she's that Odin energy. So if y'all know Odin, like if you played any video game and you know Odin's energy, yeah, I got birthed by an Odin. So she come with that real, it's that real fiery or cool energy, right? So I check in on her. Like, she doesn't have to check in on me. I don't even get mad no more when she don't check in on me, because I know she's wearing a lot, right? She's wearing the cross on her shoulders, right? Trying to take care of everybody. And that's why I'm saying, like, sometimes when y'all know a lot of people around you got a lot of stuff going on, check in on them, right? Be the friend you want in return, right? Be the child you want in return, right? The relationship, all of it. Be the partner you want in return. Y'all need to do a lot of mirroring of what you want so you can have it. Journey, right? The hippogriff. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Never give up, because great things take time. That's that patience, right? Having faith that Horus got your back, right? That's Horus. Have faith that, and Horus is like the hierarchy, y'all. Have faith that the divine up top is observing. Trust the vision, right? The visions that you get at night. Hell, some of y'all do a lot of vision, like daydreaming, right? You ever be sitting there daydreaming and just have a whole like movie scene play out in your mind? Some of y'all are those kind of visionaries where you can vision while sitting up. And a lot of y'all need to have strength, right? Strength through this vision, through this process, right? So y'all can get here. Look at this beautiful hippogriff. Trust the journey. The difficult roads, they gonna lead y'all to some beautiful destinations, but never give up. Stuff takes time. But look at the hippogriff. It's gorgeous. This is the outcome, right? Of the journey. Becoming a gorgeous hippogriff, right? Trust the process. That's what some of y'all need to do. Hopefully that resonated with somebody, Hopefully someone needed to hear that. Let's go into the next deck. Yay. Make sure y'all, like I said, hit the like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Share this with a friend who need to hear this. Some of y'all got friends who need to hear that, hey, I love you. I might not have been the best friend. I got this message I want you to hear. This was been on my mind and heart. Some of y'all got a friend that's going through it that need to hear this message, right? That need to change and grow up and all that, whatever. Hopefully this message resonates with somebody. Y'all can even send it to a parent, because, sometimes I think we are hard on our parents, but we need to learn to forgive them and let them go through their healing journeys too. Trust the process that it'll get better, right? Woo! Sit here sweating, already hot. Sit here sweating. Give me a second, y'all. Try to channel what spirit want me to say. Oh, some of y'all got some Wheel of Fortune coming through. Okay, the Lovers. Okay. Ooh. All right, spirit, for the good of all and harm to none. What else you want the people to know? For the good of all and harm to none. What else you want the people to know, spirit? So, as I stated, this is the High Priestess Tarot. It is gorgeous, y'all. Hopefully, y'all will enjoy it. She sells her tarot on Etsy. Oh, sorry, Street Priestess Tarot. Sorry. She sells on Etsy. Check her out. We love supporting small businesses. So if you have a small business and you make tarot cards and you would like me to use your cards, send them. Happily accept them. My business email is in the description, the about us, about the channel. That's how you can contact me if you ever want to send me something as a small business. I only support, like, not support, but I only would show on this, you know, on the stream. You know, if you got some spiritual products like crystals or necklaces, bracelets, things like that, rings, I'm all for supporting those. If you got tarot cards, I'm all for those. Alrighty. One more shuffle. Anything else you want spirit to, the collective to know, spirit? Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. They told me to be patient. Trust the process. All right. Ooh, yeah, it's hot in here. All right, we'll go one more. They told me to be patient. All right. Ooh. They had a lot to say once I let them speak and take time. I've come to learn that a lot of times when we shuffling as, you know, tarot readers, we always think, well, if it doesn't come out in the first few, that's it. Sometimes it's the journey of even doing the tarot is a journey. Sometimes you got different spirits around you and they trying to pick which is the more important message to spit out for the present, right? All right, so first card we have is the Emperor. Mature man, stable, relier, structured, disciplined, provider, protector. So we got some masculine energy in the building. Clearly, this is, you know, towards some of my divine masculine energy present in the room, or some of the divine feminine. Some of y'all might be, you know, heavy, having some heavy masculine energy around you. Or some of y'all are channeling masculine energy. That's why I said, like, some of this reading felt like some of y'all have had to play both roles. And I think it's time for y'all to, you know, fall back more into y'all softer nature. But I definitely think with the Emperor, this is hyper emphasis, though, on masculine energy. So this could be possibly your mate. Could be a male, you know, who's watching this. But yeah, we got Emperor energy showing up as a protector and a provider and a mature man, right? Then we have Know My Name. Know who you are. You are a divine being created to do great things. See? Some of y'all are created to do great things. Know my name. Know that the divine is with you. Know that the spirits are with you. You know, your ancestors are with you. Know that you are born in the image of the divine, right? We are literally mirrors of the divine. The Hierophant. Tradition, religion, beliefs, conventional, marriage, commitment, politics, government, and institutions. think this is funny. So I'm starting to get an image, and I'll give my wrap of what I think after we see more of the cards. We got the Hierophant showing up, right? Telling us about tradition, right? And religious beliefs. I think this is a little bit of challenge of conventional, right? Conventional religious beliefs, things like that, right? Challenge of marriage, right? Then we have death showing up, spiritual transformation, renewal, sudden change, new beginning. I told y'all, some of y'all need to do the dramatic chop, the cleanse, birth something new. It's time, right? Death to the old you. It's coming through. Some of y'all are currently in your spiritual transformation. That's why you're showing up now in my channel. That's why you got Medusa. Like, you're ready for the change, right? New beginnings are coming. But once you make that chop, you see how their hair is already chopped? It's crazy that I said that, right? These beautiful mermaids, right? With the chopped hair, looking free and regal. Like, told y'all, there's a rebirth coming for a lot of y'all. As I am. Don't allow your insecurities and overshadow your remarkable abilities. So, as I am, show up as you are. I told you, be present. Stop worrying about the outside. What I tell y'all about the traditional beliefs of how you should look, how you should be. It's crazy, right? The traditional institutions we've been indoctrinated into what you should look like. Just be present as you, right? Don't allow your insecurities to overshadow who you are and what your gifts and abilities are. Composure. Tackle every obstacle with gratitude, self-assurance, and enthusiasm. Some of y'all need to show some composure in what you're doing. God, I hate the glare sometimes from this, but there you go. Some of y'all, gotta, what I tell y'all, that strength, that confidence, right? And when an obstacle is thrown your way, have gratitude. Do it with enthusiasm. Ladylike, what did I tell y'all? It is time for the feminine, the divine feminine era. Some of y'all need to soften these edges. You have the grace and strength to express yourself with class. Ladylike. I literally wrote this shady thread on Threads where I said, man, yoga pants is not everyday wear. I also said that COVID is over. It's time to retire the COVID clothes. Showing up. See what I'm saying? I'm glad this spirit, that's why I said what I said, because it was clearly spirit wanting me to tell y'all it's time for y'all to start showing up again, right? Dress how you want to feel, right? Your clothes represent how you feel, and your clothes represent how you want to be addressed and treated, right? So, ladylike. Be present. Ladies, time to get dressed up again, right? Step out. Like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. Don't matter. Because it makes you feel good. Wear things that make you feel good and stop worrying about the outside noise. I have to close my eyes and say that with emphasis. Stop worrying about it. That's that. Show up as I am. Ladylike. Spirit wants to see us embodying that divine feminine energy, that softness, that regalness, that, oh no, honey, I'm stepping out today and I'm radiating all this light and energy, because you don't know who day you making by being present. The Tower. Trauma. I told y'all, a lot of y'all are holding trauma. Holding on to lots of trauma. I knew I was feeling heavy all of a sudden. Got to this second half of the cards and I'm starting to feel heavy. Trauma, loss, violence, abuse, natural disaster, unexpected tragedy. So some of y'all are definitely having tower moments. And that's why Medusa is showing up. It's making a lot of sense. So for whoever this message was for, your trauma is showing up. And some of y'all have some unresolved, unhealed trauma that y'all really need to address. And I'm sorry, and I send y'all a lot of hugs and a lot of love, but it's time to start healing our past, healing our childhood, even healing adult trauma. If you need counseling, get counseling, right? Like, you're not alone. Tell somebody, I need help. I just need to talk, right? Start talking, communicating. But you have trauma, devastation, loss, violence, abuse, yeah, and natural disaster and tragedy. Some of y'all may, suffer some grief here soon, unfortunately. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But some of y'all may experience some kind of tragedy here. And when I mean tragedy, it could mean possibly loss of a loved one, loss of a friend, something like that. Could be loss of a like a hurricane or something coming through because they're in the water. It makes me think of that. Ooh, like, is it hurricane season? It might be. Yeah. Some of y'all might experience some loss during hurricane season, unfortunately. I hate to say it. We might actually get a really bad hurricane. Be careful. If you start getting hurricane warnings for your season, hurricane warnings during this season for like your neighborhood, leave. I'm telling you, leave. Take what you need and go. Especially if they start telling you it's a 2 and a 3, go. This tower tells me like something might be worse than what we're ever told, if that makes sense, right? Like, oh no, it's only a 2. Holy crap, it's a 3. Fast, right? Because it's sudden, right? Unexpected. So just be careful if you in these hurricane areas. Okay? Stay safe out here. There's some loss coming. Recognition. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself to a beautiful bouquet of flowers. You deserve it. Celebrate. Some of y'all got things to celebrate. This is recognition. If nobody will celebrate you, celebrate yourself. Congratulations. Some of y'all have hit milestones and achievements. Some of y'all been out here working on yourselves. And this is recognizing, no, I've been showing up as I am. So for some of y'all need to show up as you are. And some of y'all been out here showing up, healing, being ladylike, feminine, and soft, and walking in this divine energy, right? And in this recognition, but y'all need to be kind to yourself, right? You deserve that beautiful bouquet. It's this real, I am worthy, I deserve energy. Know that. Okay? But, don't worry about money. Treat yourself. Some of y'all need to splurge on yourself. Some of y'all worry about money too much, and it's time for you to take care of yourself. Get a spiritual bath. Get yourself that bottle. Go get your nails. Go get your feet done. Go get that spa day, because it's needed. The pampering is needed. All right? Change the narrative. Constantly strive to eliminate negativity and instill positivity in your surroundings. What did I tell y'all in the first set of cards? Change your environment. I've been needing to do this same thing, so I feel like Spirit talking to me too. I literally been talking about it, but I haven't done it yet. And I've literally said that I need a different environment. Like, I need a different environment for working. I just need a different environment. Like, and it's time for a lot of y'all to listen, because Spirit is definitely telling us it is time for a lot of us to get it, change our environment, whether it's change your bed setup. First of all, change your room, change possibly your living room setup, change your living setup. Have honest conversations about your living setup with people. And if you can, get out, change your setup that way. Like, if you work at an office or a job, change your setup around there. If you have an office at home, change the setup of your office at home. If you can, start looking at getting an office outside of your home, because some of y'all need an environment change drastically. It is showing up, so you can change the narrative, so you can start creating a better, healthier story around yourself, right? And instill positivity around you, right? If anybody isn't helping you vibrate at a higher frequency, protect your energy, protect your space, protect your mentals. Regardless of how it may make people feel. A lot of times people feelings get hurt over self-preservation. I say this all the time. If you don't preserve yourself and you worry about pleasing everybody else, you will be miserable. You will lose yourself. So many of us lose ourselves in our environments, in our homes, whether it's with our siblings, because you like, oh man, I always got to be the big brother. Like, I can't never do nothing for me, right? Big sister, whatever it is, right? Whether it's also like, man, I'm always taking care of my mom and my dad. Like, I don't never get no me time. Catch the gist, right? The same with your partner. Oh man, I'm always doing this for my partner. Like, I don't ever get no me time. That, like, change the narrative. Some of y'all need to preserve your peace, even with your own children. I can't emphasize this enough. Some of y'all need these boundaries. Like, it's all in these cards. Boundaries, self-love, self-peace. Work on healing you. When I tell y'all, I say this off stream a lot, if you don't take care of you, no one else is. You got to take care of you. People will help, but they can't take care of you. Take care of you. People can only help and assist. At the end of the day, you got to do the work to get you into that happy, peaceful place, right? And not just temporarily. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of times people help us get into a temporary peace and happiness. But you got to get into a peace and happiness that's 24/7 for you, okay? Then we got justice, legal matters, law, karmic justice, retribution, integrity, truth, and order. Oh, Lord, somebody about to get, oh, Lord, somebody, when I see this justice, this ain't no, like, just no legal in court. Like, some of y'all is getting, y'all just do. And spirit is also tagging people who may have done y'all wrong. You see this, like this knife where she out here with the machete? It's a different kind of justice image. It ain't the justice image of, like, the scales. It's the justice image of machete, right? Like, whoo, some of y'all that lost, see that karmic justice. Some people about to be getting tagged out in these streets. Oh, that's why there's lost. That's why the tower there too. Okay, so this makes a little bit more sense. Some of this justice and that tower, that loss, is coming from y'all karma. This is another reason why I say some of y'all got to stop intervening in people's karma. Because the machete is coming down on some people. Some people done some scandalous, shady, nasty, dirty dog, dirty deed stuff to people. And it is coming back. I be saying, like, if you jealous, you better curb that jealousy. If you envious, you better curb that envy. You wishing evil eye, you better curb them evil eyes. If you a hater, you better curb the haterade. I'm trying to tell you. If you doing that, I just was watching a video about return magic. Oh my God, talk about something. If that return magic gonna come back and boomerang y'all. Some of y'all about to get chokehold by that return magic, return to sender. In my store, I don't do return to sender magic. I had this talk with my partner, like, about things that I wanted to do, spell work and stuff. I was like, man, I ain't doing that return to sender stuff. Some just don't feel spiritually right about return to sender. And people are like, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, there is. How do I put this? And you can agree, you can disagree. That's fair. We're all allowed our opinions. Doing return to sender is like playing God to me, right? It's this idea of, oh no, I'm going to accelerate the return, right? I'm not going to let the divine being, the divine timing, the karmic timing catch up with them. I'm accelerating that to make it happen today. And there's nothing wrong when it's for good, right? I say that all the time. And good and evil, that's a perspective, right? And for some people, return to sender is a perspective. I'm telling you, I see more harm come out of return to sender than good. And that's why, to me, it feels like it's not a good natural thing. I know a lot of people have done return to sender magic. I've seen videos. I've listened to the stories of return to sender. There's a reason why I won't do it in my shop. It just, even elders, ask a lot of elders about it. Like, there's a lot of elders who won't touch return to sender magic. Be careful. This Justice card and that loss of the Tower, some of y'all, stay out of people's karma. I'm telling you. Even if it's someone you love, your partner, your sibling, even your own children. Like, some of y'all got to stay out the way. Like, oh, like you got to get out, because you'll get this whiplash. You're gonna get slapped with the fin of the mermaid. Like, some of y'all gonna get, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. You intervened. You intervened. A lot of times we love to save our loved ones. I get it. We give them parachutes. I get it. And then we like, why is I was doing so good and now everything done turned to hell. That's why. You intervene where you had no business intervening. People got to learn their own lessons, y'all. And trust me, as a person who isn't it, I give. I even give to people who don't deserve my giving. Let me tell you. Like, I give a lot. And I've had to learn to stay out of people's stuff. Because I feel like that's why a lot of my blessings have taken so long to catch up with me. Because I got some karmic splash damage on me. Right? Stay out of people's stuff, y'all. Wheel of Fortune. Chance, karma, cycles, phase, luck, and fortune. But some of y'all who've been putting in the work, not this side that's getting beat up. This other side that's walking in that as I am, that emperor, that ladylike, that my name energy, they glowing up with this Wheel of Fortune. So not everybody out here catching Holyfield beat downs, right? Some of y'all is getting a glow up. And all praises to the Most High for the love and the Wheel of Fortune that's coming in. But that's also some of y'all who even getting beat up. Because let me make that clear. Because a lot of times we take beat up as, oh, I don't have no hope. Some of y'all are just getting beat up because y'all are beating yourselves up. Remember my first message in the earlier cards. Some of y'all are beating yourselves up. That's why y'all haven't seen Wheel of Fortune. So if you want Wheel of Fortune to come to your city, you need to clean your mind up. You need to clean yourself. You need to do some inner cleaning, right? Otherwise, you're going to miss Wheel of Fortune again. Wheel of Fortune's a spin. You're going to miss your spin if you keep playing. If you're not paying attention. If you ain't willing to change. Like, change is hard, y'all. I get it. Changing from the traditional beliefs, conventional politics, government, institutions. It's hard to break institutional. I know. It's the hardest battle. I get it. But Wheel of Fortune's out here. This is good. This is really good. This is great, right? Look at this as I am, confident, sexy. This is good, right? The Emperor. Look at this fine Emperor. You know what I mean? Like, walk in that energy. See this gorgeous queen? Like, you see what I mean? Like, some of us are out here doing the work. And some of us are in our own heads a little bit too much. And it's time to change. But do it now. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what Horus was telling you. Do it now, or you're going to miss your spin on Wheel of Fortune. And you're going to be waiting another few months, some of y'all, a few years. Because that tower is going to devastate if you... Right. Y'all gonna miss. But tomorrow's a portal. So there's good news. Thank you, Jude. The 11th and the 12th, y'all. Burping. Confirmation. Love to see it. Thank you, Spirit. The 11th and the 12th is a powerful portal. That's why Wheel of Fortune is showing up too. I want y'all to do me a favor. This is that I am manifestations, right? With the Wheel of Fortune. I am worthy of, and because we need some good affirmations. I am worthy of the Wheel of Fortune. I am deserving of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? I have put the work in and have earned the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? I am deserving. I am worthy. I am ready for the Wheel of Fortune. I am open. I am ready. I receive that Wheel of Fortune. That's what y'all need to be on tonight. Saying that tonight. Start tonight. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start tonight. 11th and the 12th. Put the work in. Massive abundant portal. The 11th and the 12th. But it starts tonight. It's just been a powerful week. That's why I feel like it isn't just 11th and 12th. It's been a powerful week. So if you've been at it all week, man, you just amplifying it, right? Then we have voice. Your situation won't improve unless you open up and express yourself. I told y'all, some of y'all need to use your voice, clear up the throat chakra. A lot of us, I think, have been having clogged throats lately. It's intentional. There's spirits at work trying to make sure we can't speak Wheel of Fortune into our lives, speak positivity into our lives. So use your voice and start demanding your respect, setting boundaries, using your voice to improve your situation so that you can express yourself. Okay? I need some of y'all to speak up. Start telling your partners what you need. Start telling your parents what you need so y'all can have a better relationship. Start telling your children what you need from them as reflections of you. Like, I need y'all to do this and this so I can be happy. I need y'all to do this and this and this so y'all can get yourselves together, right? It's using our voice, and then use the voice with your own self. Like, hey, I need to get out of my mind and I need to trust the universe. I need to trust that there's ancestors around me who want me to do good. There's the universe. The universe doesn't want you to do bad. There's spirits around you who will sabotage you, sure. And I think we mistake that the universe wants us to do bad. No, there's just bad spirits. There's, again, as above, so below, in and out, all that. And there's the yin and the yang, right? Like, if you ain't vibing with good vibrations, them dark, them heavy, low vibing vibrations will attract low vibing energy and low vibing entities. So that's not the universe. That's low vibing entities attached themselves onto you, has hooked their fangs into you and are sucking you of your life essence. And that's why it's hard for a lot of y'all to see the light again, right? Be careful this week, because I've been channeling, there's chaos in the air. I won't even say his name, but that set character, he on the loose. Be careful. Be careful. They're trying to combat a lot of people manifesting Wheel of Fortune. That's why I told you, and trying to clog people's voice chakras up. Don't let them. Fight for your mental health, fight for your spiritual health. Y'all gotta fight this week. It's gotta be both. That's the only time you fighting. You fighting for your mental well-being and your birthright to have the Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. Look at this. We got the Emperor and the High Priestess. And the Hierophant. This is some good energy. Mysterious, confident, discerning, creative, incitable, unattainable, and spirituality. What I tell y'all, it is spiritual warfare out here. But this Emperor and this High Priestess, they out here. Some of y'all gonna find y'all, I'm telling y'all, if y'all do the work in a quick, short amount of time, hell, even in a month, your soulmate gonna materialize. Change your mindset. Speak your soulmate to find you, right? Speak life into yourself. Protect yourself. Get talisman and crystals to protect yourself while you are channeling this High Priestess energy. And for my fellas, while you're channeling this Emperor energy, okay? Because they going to come after your masculine energy. They already are. They're attacking the crap out of masculine energy, all right? And they're attacking feminine energy too. Let's not act like that we ain't in this. Like, we've been in thought culture too long. Thought culture is cool, but it's ran like a 10-year course. And it's time for us to fall back on thought culture and bring back the femme fatale culture, because it's time. It's time for us to switch, because when we're more in the femme fatale, divine feminine energy, we feel more powerful. We spiritually feel better. Thought culture makes us feel like, I wanted to say whores, but yeah, that's accurate. Thought culture doesn't make us feel empowered because we don't use it to channel the spirits. Nothing wrong with twerking, shaking it, none of it, none of it. Spirit loves dancing. Let me tell you, but some of these goddesses, the high goddesses, love that drinking and butt naked, ties in the breeze. They love it. It's when it's for good though. When we just doing it for the clout and the attention and the likes, that's mundane. That's low vibrational stuff. We ain't doing it to channel the ancestors. We ain't out here with ties in the breeze, twerking, celebrating our ancestors. We ain't doing it to celebrate our femininity, like in an empowering way. You understand what I'm saying? Intention matters. Intention matters. So be intentional in your energy. Understand? Again, this isn't to shame anyone. This damn sure isn't shaming thought culture, but it means be intentional of when you are thoughting. Understand? And what I tell y'all, the lovers is here. Romance, soulmates, compatibility, sexual connection, romance, passion, love. What I tell y'all, the love is there. You see this? High priestess and the emperor. But you got to kill this old version of you. Death to the old you. So you can be this high priestess and this emperor, so you can attract the lover, the king and the queen that will rule your heart. That's soulmate. I told y'all, I didn't even see that card yet and knew it was coming though. I'm like, all right, emperor, ladylike. And then the high priest, I was like, oh yeah, this is love. This is about boo love. This is about cupping thighs. Telling you. Change your outlook, change your perspective, change your image in the sense of showing up as you are. A lot of y'all be so mad, I can't find a husband, I can't find a wife, all these, because y'all ain't doing the work on yourselves. You have to mirror what you want. I repeat. And if your partner is elevating beyond you, you may lose your partner. I'm saying this literally because they're going to start attracting more of their own energy outside the home. That's why cheating is so high. Infidelity is high because a lot of people aren't vibrating at the same frequency as their partners. Some of y'all better start vibrating high because between the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, the Emperor being out here, and this Lover card, you talking about money and love finding people, while some of y'all going to be going through the Tower, losing. That's loss. Some of y'all going to be losing y'all love. If y'all don't wake up. Wake up. This is the wake up reading. Because one, some of y'all soulmates right around the corner. And some of y'all are losing soulmates because y'all ain't waking up doing the work. Discernment. You know things others don't and you are determined to take action. Use discernment. Not everybody need to know what you're working on. Not everybody, especially like a lot of y'all with y'all family, when y'all find this husband and this lover, don't tell nobody. I know you want to be like, oh, I found this sexy fine female or this sexy fine man. Don't. Shh. Shh. Too many people out here going through the Tower. And they'll be haters. And they'll, wish this sabotaging energy, right? Even though karmic justice will catch up to them for being haters, keep a discernment of protecting your happiness and your joy. I'm serious. Some of y'all need to better protect your relationships, even in your own household. Like, regardless, like whether that's with your parents. Some of y'all got some wicked mother-in-laws. I just really got wicked mother-in-law that came to me. Some of y'all got some wicked mother-in-laws. Start protecting y'all relationship from the mother and father-in-laws, because I really feel like, no disrespect, father-in-laws really are more laid back, like, I don't care, whatever, right? So protect yourself from them wicked mother-in-laws, but also protect yourself from siblings, because there's some hater ass siblings. I got one, I ought to know. Be careful of that. Be careful of your children trying to sabotage our relationships. There's discernment here, and it deals with love because it came right after love. So it has something to do with love. Y'all got to start showing discernment and protecting your love life, because not everybody wants to see you happy. Not everybody wants to see you in love. Like, love is such a, I hate that we get jealous over love, right? But that's because a lot of people are in their hell right now and in their tower, and they're in their mind with Medusa. Some of them are in the head, right? So hateful and vengeful. That's what it is too. Medusa's vengeful, right? Like, Medusa represents revenge too. Some of them are so vengeful. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Improvise. It's perfectly fine to handle things in your own unique way, even if it deviates from the norm. There you go. I'm not shocked by that, as I am in composure and change the narrative. I think change the narrative kind of told me that this would probably be something like of the final card, because we got, like I said, tackle every obstacle. Some of y'all got to start having gratitude for the journey, self-assurance, and enthusiasm. I want to repeat this. Constantly strive to eliminate negativity and instill positivity in your surroundings and your mind. Don't allow your insecurities to overshadow your remarkable abilities and who you are in the journey of how far you've come, right? And improvise. What was this other one I wanted to repeat? There we go. Use your voice. Your situation won't improve unless you open up and express yourself and tell people. Know your name. Know who you are. You are a divine being. You are created to do great things. You got great things and remarkable abilities showing up. And then it's perfectly fine to handle things in your own unique way, even if it deviates from the norm. This is showing up with the Hierophant, right? Like, step out of this Hierophant energy in the sense of, like, you don't have to always do tradition, because this speaks on tradition, societal norms, right? I gotta follow what my parents did. No, you don't. Create your own traditions. Create your own beliefs. Right? Create a marriage in your own image. Stop looking at what other people say marriage should look like. Create a marriage that makes you happy and healthy. Okay? Another thing about politics and government showing up here, also about, like, if it deviates from the norm. Some of y'all, we have been so conditioned that, oh, if we're this way, we need to be Democrat. Oh, if we're this way, we need to be Republican. How about sometimes it's neither? How about sometimes it's, I don't support neither one of these messages. It's a case by case basis. And I think a lot of y'all need to detach from religion, a lot of religious dogma, and a lot of governmental institutional conditioning of things have to be this way. It's either this or that, this or that. Some shit is not always that black and white. Sometimes there's gray areas of things in many parts of our life. And we have to navigate the gray on a case by case basis. It's not always a yes or no answer. Sometimes it's let me get back to you and think about that. I don't want to say yes so fast, right? We need to start really thinking about what we're committing ourselves and our energy to. It's like, yeah, I mean, that sounds great that it helps them, but how's it going to benefit me? And then sometimes when we're thinking from the me too much, we need to be like, listen, if what I'm picking is so destructive to other people, I don't want that kind of karma, because y'all got to be careful of this justice. I think a lot of America is too much me, capitalistic, me, and that's conditioning, right? We've been conditioned. It's capitalism. Do what's best for you and your wallet, even if it traumatizes millions of people. Be thoughtful. Be discerning. Be discerning and intentional of what you're doing, what you're saying, and think about things. Even if it goes against what your husband, your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your wife beliefs and traditions may be. It's okay to have different traditions and beliefs. As long as we respect each other's opinions, boundaries, right? Just respect each other, right? We don't want hive mind. Even from our own partners. A lot of times we be like, oh, I don't want nobody that got a different belief system. Why? It can work. Some of y'all be missing y'all spiritual partners because y'all gotta follow tradition. They gotta have the same belief system. They gotta have the same political party. They gotta have the same this. And y'all are totally missing someone who's going to challenge you as a person and make you an emperor. Some of y'all are missing y'all soulmate. Let me repeat this. Some of y'all missing y'all soulmate because y'all are so conditioned to tradition and political and institutional beliefs that y'all gonna miss this gorgeous high priestess. I said what I said. Wake up. Time to snap out of it and move from a more intuitional, like intentional, which is intention is the gut, and heart place. Like how does that? I went on this date. I met this girl and she was Catholic. I'm Jewish. I don't know if we'll make it work, but God, I had a blast. Like, some of y'all will be like, I can't because she ain't Jewish. I can't because she ain't Catholic. I can't because she ain't Christian. Y'all be missing out on a whole, fantastic love life of seeing things from a whole different perspective and broadening your horizon. I'm going to pull from this last deck to see what spirit animal is with us, and then we're going to wrap this up, y'all. I appreciate if you're tuning in this long. Thanks for being here, joining with me. Again, I'm Calypso Vibes, and this is Spiritual Tarot Reading. Again, this is only my second reading and my first reading on camera. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I promise it'll get better. The polishing will get better. I'm going to be looking for a place here this month. That's going to become my creative studio. If I don't make another room in my house a creative place, we'll see about all that. But I really need a space to be able to create all this content and art and, where I get out my house. It's really because I want to get out my house daily. You know what I mean? And on the weekends, I know, hey, I'm not working. I'm home. Is that, So we'll see what happens, you guys. Plus, I'm ready for my store, so pray for a girl to materialize her store. See what we got. So I can continue to help and serve the collective, I'll link my store, my Etsy store down below in case you guys ever want to shop and buy something or book a personal reading with me. That's the only way. I'll never message you. I repeat, I will never contact or message you. You can book through my Etsy store if you want a personal reading. I want to thank Spirit and the ancestors and our angel guides and our ancestors and the Most High and whatever you believe for allowing me to flow in your energy and for them guiding my hand and protecting me during this reading. I am humble, grateful, and thankful for you guys tuning in, supporting me this long if you're still watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the reading and how it resonated with you today. And turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any future readings. We got a dolphin showing up. Peace. Told y'all, some of y'all, it's time for y'all to start, what I tell y'all, being soft and kind to yourself. Some of y'all are your own worst enemies. Y'all can't get out of your head if it paid you. Get out your head. That Medusa tentacle. Get out of it. It's turning y'all stony. The stone she turn into people, y'all becoming. Y'all are becoming the stone. Y'all can't even feel what you're doing to people. You can't even feel how you're actually feeling. You don't have no voice right now. Because you're so, you know what I mean? My voice clogged up from saying it. See? Told y'all. Some of y'all are losing y'all voice. Some of y'all don't have a voice. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Some of y'all don't have a voice. because y'all don't use it. Y'all are afraid that you may lose people. Y'all are afraid y'all gonna offend people. Y'all are afraid that people won't like you. Y'all are afraid people won't accept you. Y'all are afraid people won't love you. Guess what? If they don't love you after you protecting yourself, speaking your peace, standing up for yourself, whatever it is, then guess what? You know, it's better to speak your truth and, you know, put yourself first than to continue to wallow in this self-destructive, because it's destructive. Oh, and it's going to be catalytic if you don't watch yourself. The self-destructive behavior. We got a lot of different animals showing up. I think we got the zoo out here, y'all. Real Zootopia. Give it one more shuffle. See what else we got coming up. Buffalo. Ooh, there's that money. Told y'all. We got money and opportunities, then guidance. Look at this. New beginnings. Told y'all. There's some death. Some of y'all gonna do the rebirth. Some of y'all gonna take my advice and chop your hair. Y'all either gonna go get a drastic haircut or cut it all off, and I'm proud of you. Some of y'all gonna purge and change this. All right, these are the last cards because I'm gonna wrap up this reading. Whoop, there we go. All right, let's get to it. Boy, we must got, you know, this message. As I grow, I know as my channel grows, it pushes your videos out. I think this is one of those videos that's gonna take off and do really well because there's a lot of energy showing through here. And I feel like the message is definitely positive overall. If y'all just make the changes, man. It's not even big changes. You know? Sheep, innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. What I tell y'all, the softer side, it's time. There's a sheep showing up with innocence. Then we have antelope, decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it is time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams a reality. Burping. Spirit want to hyper emphasize the antelope. Decisive action. I feel like I'm supposed to say this in a boisterous voice. You are being told to unequivocally that it is time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Some of y'all got the portal. That's the portal showing up tomorrow on the 12th. Y'all have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. So some of y'all need to take some major leaps out of your comfort zone this week. All week. Even Thursday. Thursday's Jupiter. All week. The next 3 days. Leap. Fearlessly. In love. Friendships. Business. You know, apply for that bank loan, you know what I mean? Apply for that job. Contact that person you've been dating, you know what I mean? Step it up. Stop being just casual romance, you know, step up. This is that step up energy, that step up time. Take everything serious, right? And move in confidence, right? Rabbit, cleverness. If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. Time to start that creative spark. That was in my first reading that I did on here. It was talking about creative spark is showing up again. The rabbit, cleverness. So Spirit is going to reward those who are creative and pursuing their creative spark. Not just, oh, I have to do this. I have to work this job. I have to do this. No, what stimulates you? What gets your mind going? What gets the heart going? That's what this is. You'll make more money in the creative spark, the stuff that you know you will enjoy. Okay? Self-love, the peacock. I love the peacock. That's Oshun's energy. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself. that which makes you undefinably unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Oshun is showing through, y'all. This is self-love. This is Venus energy. This is Hathor. This is Isis. Self-love. They trying to come boo love you. They're telling you it's time to love yourself because there's this untapped well of so much power. Like the second y'all let go of self-negative talk of, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, oh, I can't afford it, oh, I can't go there, or this won't work out, or I won't put that job application in because I won't get it. The next 3 days, we are delusional. We believe any and everything can happen. And after we do it, we're going to have faith. Because if you ain't going to have faith, don't do it at all. You heard? Do or don't. And if you do it tenfold. L, observation. You are being encouraged to look beyond. This is Athena showing up. You are being encouraged to look beyond you are being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances into the true reality of a situation or a person's motives. You need to hear what is really being said, despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. So, this is the owl showing up as the messenger. That's Athena. So, some of y'all need to use more of it. This is saying definitely like listen to what you're being told, but listen to how it makes you feel. Listen to the intuition and the energy that you're feeling off somebody, right? Some people are being deceptive, right? But other people, I think, some are being deceiving. For some of y'all, this is some deceptive energy. But for some of y'all, this is misunderstood energy. Some of y'all aren't like really listening to what someone's conveying to you, right? Like, maybe they're conveying love and you're just not getting it. You know what I mean? Or no, I do like you, just not hearing it. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, a lot of people are awkward, y'all. So listen to how it makes you feel. Buffalo is abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It's the buffalo. Who represents the buffalo? I've definitely seen the buffalo on someone. God, I don't remember. I hate that. I gotta look again. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. Boy, what card did we get that said the same thing about gratitude? Something about gratitude. Definitely came through. Hyper emphasis on the gratitude, you guys. Okay? You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. See? Thank you, nature, for providing me the food to continue to eat. You know what I mean? Thank you to Spirit for watching over my home and my family. Thank you for removing any obstacles that may have came my way today. Thank you to nature and trees for protecting my house and for building your house. Them trees built your house. Thank you for the brick, whatever it is. Gratitude around you. Some of y'all need to do a whole 10-minute prayer of I'm so thankful. I've come a long way on the journey. And I'm grateful to everything around me from, my ancestors. Some of y'all got heavy ancestor energy around y'all too. So be grateful so the abundance can continue to pour through. Because if you think rich people don't do it, they do. A lot of books. I've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and all that. My pops, gifted me that book. So trust. That's gratitude is very common amongst certain cultures. That's definitely how they stay wealthy. So gratitude, y'all. Kangaroo cycle, 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. So in my first reading, I got Danu, and it was a bud. Plant the seed this week, and it'll grow over the next 9 months. But you can't rush the process, and you can't speed it up, and you can't lose faith that over these next 9 months, something amazing is going to bloom. A lot of y'all aren't patient to see your blessings come through, and that's why they don't come through. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. See, that's that do or don't do. And if you do it tenfold. All right? Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need. As long as you move forward and not backward. Don't be getting cold feet. Don't jump in the deep end and be like, oh my God, I should have did. I wasn't ready. Jump and have faith that you're going to swim instead of sink. Okay? Beaver, balance. You are being told that hard work is important, but so is what I tell y'all about that. That hard work, oh man, work. It's important, but so is quality time with your loved ones. The balance between work, play, family, and love and careers must be maintained for the overall wholeness and success. Some of y'all need to find y'all happy space. Find the things that make you happy and be present for your loved ones. Okay? Some of y'all need to do better. Seriously. Do better. Scorpion, new beginnings, no excuses. You heard? I was told to say that. Stop making excuses for not showing up, being present. Scorpion, new beginnings. You are invited to instigate change, but you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Chopping your hair off is quite radical, I assure you. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. So I told y'all they want a complete bulldozer. I told y'all some of y'all are going through a complete. I gotta just change everything. It's a destroy to rebuild. Before rebuilding, you are promised a beneficial rebirth. Boy, I'm about to bulldoze everything I know. Bulldoze it all. If it means struggling less and feeling better and having the means to even amplify that better, baby, it is time to out with the old and in with some new habits. We got to have new habits. We need some new environments and we need some new friends. We need new everything. And I'm not saying that because some of y'all be like, wait, do I need a new boyfriend? Listen, if the boyfriend ain't serving your purpose, yes. If the girlfriend ain't making you a better man, get rid of her. I said what I said. Spirit agrees. Trust. It's coming through. Bobcat. We got some cat energy. Mystery. The Bobcat teaches you that there is true power. See, this looks like Sekhmet. Because then I got the Panther, which looks like Basset. So we definitely got a lot of cat energy pulling up. Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. A lot of y'all ain't patient, I told you. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan. That vision card, see the vision, be clear on that vision, right? Plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. That's not, oh, it didn't happen in 3 months. Oh my God, I quit, I give up. Because y'all struggle. There's usually struggle before the breakthrough. Have faith in the mystery. Some of y'all so afraid of the dark and the unknown. That darkness in your life. That's like, oh, I can't see it. I don't know how it's going to materialize if I can't see it. I get that because I used to be like that, where if I couldn't like envision it, I can't manifest it. But to some degree, I'm now more excited about the gray areas in my life. Like, God, I really wonder what that looks like. But if I feel good about it, then it's going to be a good thing anyway, right? Because even if you can't see the mystery of the dark, right, that the darkness, otherwise y'all going to keep getting the boogeyman coming at you. I definitely pulled a boogeyman card earlier. So be careful that y'all aren't letting the boogeyman get you. That's negative thoughts. That's negative entities. I told y'all, be careful of a lot of this negative entity energy trying to combat all is good. Have patience to see your dreams through. If you are, and I say this even to my partner, like, y'all got to trust the process of, if you're building a business, and this goes to a lot of business owners side, I can relate to this. And I know a lot of people do. Have faith that your business is going to work out. Some of y'all are going to struggle. Some of y'all going to need to take loans. Some of y'all going to need to borrow money. All kind of things. Have faith that everything you are learning on the way is a tool to grow and get better at the business, so that once all that trial has happened, you're going to figure everything out. Everything's going to start clicking, and then the money comes. But it takes patience, and it takes the will and the strength and the cleverness to go through it and persevere. I'm serious. And go through the cycles, because there's definitely a lot of cycles. There's ups and downs. And a lot of people are like, well, that's easy to say. I get it. But your faith is everything. And have faith that whatever it is you pursued was a passion and a love, and you attract passion and love, okay? Panther is guidance. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, see, and begin a new chapter in your life. Boy, it's a lot of rebirth energy. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Let me say that again, because some of y'all need to hear this. The Panther, guidance, Black Panther out here, okay? It is time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are being encouraged. I love you. You got this. Okay? To expand your awareness, eliminate them fears, screw you fears, right? And become a whole new person. I welcome this new me. You are guided and protected. Okay? You got this. Do it. The Fox is opportunities. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone. Boy, I mean, every car is comfort zone. These last 5 cars have been brutal on the... They trying to punch you out the comfort zone at this point. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Stop doing the same things the old way and expecting new outcomes, because it ain't going to happen. Ask advice, get a mentor, confide in someone you trust, right? Show discernment in who you confide in, but find the person you can trust to help you, give you another outlook and perspective, so you can start tapping into new ways of doing things, right? Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. There's so much abundance, opportunities. You are protected and supported. Stop being paranoid that you ain't protected. You are. You won't be protected if you don't believe it. Seriously. You're going to open yourself up to low vibrational entities and energies that attach themselves to you, and then you ain't protected. They are currently telling you you are protected. Keep your vibrations high. Don't let no one, I repeat, no one disturb your peace currently. Dolphin, this is the peace. This is what I'm talking about. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and that intuition. See, the heart and the belly chakras, like these 2 chakras, trust them, right? That everyone is strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Again, we got to get out of this chakra, the 3rd chakra. Too much thinking, over analytical, I need to figure it out. It's got to work this way. Move from here, that heart chakra, and let your gut tell you. Do you love that person? Move from there. You know what I mean? Did that decision, did that business idea feel good? Go with it. Okay? Oh, I'm applying for that new job. Oh, it feels good. Go with it. All right? Because some of y'all really need that pep talk. Do it. Stop thinking about it and love yourself. Y'all need some pampering too. Some self-love, some pampering. Go get that hair cut. Go get them nails and feet done. Take that spiritual bath. Go get you some new clothes. Some of y'all due for a new wardrobe. I think that's where that ladylike is coming from. And fellas, like get you, go buy you a new little outfit or something. that'll make you feel good. Go out this weekend. Celebrate how far you've come in the journey. Celebrate everything that's about to come, that you've manifested, that you've put the work in, that you've wrote the vision out, that you envisioned all week. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Every day, get up. Oh, that's the vision, because you've written it out, so now you can envision it, right? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. And don't put a timeline. Don't be like in 2 years. Today, it's coming today. Pull the universe. Pull what you are trying to get to you. You can accelerate it without trying hard. Okay? Stop being resistant that it can't happen overnight. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to get that money from. Don't worry about it. Just write what you need. Okay? So I hope this resonated. I hope it helps somebody. I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for tuning into Spiritual Tarot Reading. I am Clips of Eyes. I'm super grateful to you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. Again, please let me know what you think down below. I hope you guys will catch me the next time, which I'll be live. I'll do it again tomorrow. I might even go live. So since it's a portal, so I might go live tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for supporting, and I hope y'all have a good night and journal and think about that haircut you gonna do and the environment you gonna put yourself into. Start looking at where you want to move. Start looking at where you want to get that office. Start looking at that stuff. Start looking where you want to travel. Start looking where you want to move to in the future. Just all of it. The car you want to drive today. Write it all down tonight. Journal it. Okay. I wish y'all the best. Love and light. Bye.